Well, hello, welcome. We're at Saturday Morning Fall Racing. It is cold, it's raining, boo-hoo. There's no such thing as bad weather, just bad clothing. So I think it's beautiful out because the course is set nice and square, and we've had a lot of oscillations back and forth. So, you know, the coaches tell you, hey, just sail the ships, right? Well, if ever there was a day, right? No sense sailing a knock. Just tack, sail the lift, because as you go along on that lift, it's going to head you later, and you'll be on another knock to tack on. So it's very easy, a breeze sliding, oscillating back and forth, back and forth. The 71, I have no idea. I got no, does that look like Bob Perry? Let's see, I could get closer. I believe that's Darren in a second. Right, they have played the ship so well, they've absolutely crushed the rest of the fleet. Okay, they did not spend much time on a headed tack here. All right, that boat is going pretty good there. 71, 68. Let's see. Over here, 58 come out of the corner. All right, looks like there's a little bit of breeze there, but just as I looked over there, look at the sad header they are on. Bummer. Okay, they clearly got over to this corner of the course by sailing a header, and now there's one coming back. I did say it was gently shifting back and forth, but really, I wouldn't sail 56, that is, sorry. If you don't get lifted up here, I might tack back. More of the boats that you're fighting with are behind you. I mean, 58, the breeze comes over to the left. 58 has got 56 no matter what, okay? But I think that could have been avoided, as could have been avoided the gray boat over here. That I don't think they really sailed from the gate all the way to this Nantucket lightship on port tack and were lifted the entire time. No, they sailed through a shift, sailed into a header, held the header, maybe it lifted up again later, but that's how they got so far to the outskirts of the course, because the buoys are over here, okay? The middle of the course, 56, hasn't even gotten to the middle of the course yet. And how many boats are to the other side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, at least they're covering those 5 boats nicely. All right, and here we go. Not much happening up here other than 71. That's plenty. Tack, baby, tack. What are you worried about? You know, when you're in the lead, go for it. Extend your lead. Why would you overstand? Well, you could say to Brad, hey, wait a minute. Well, what if I don't fetch? There's nobody around you, so you have to double tack around the weather mark. Instead, look at this. Completely reaching in. Hey, they're fast, but they sailed the extra distance. Okay? Now, for the next boat in second, I've got a little bit of threat with 58 now getting a bit of breeze in here, but I just would not overstand the weather mark. So that was very nice by 68. You know, if they don't get across to that puppy and they're knocked, well, they'll tack, right? They actually had a much harder ley line to judge because they were further apart. 71 could have had probably an extra 3-boat length lead. Will it matter? I don't know. I remember leading a race a couple weeks ago by 12 boat lengths, and Ned went by me. Okay, sad thing. It's all my fault. It's the pros. All right, so 68. Easily fetched there. 58 here in third. Nothing to say about these guys, just you're in total boat speed mode. Go fast, get across. And I would think that 56 will be coming in on starboard. They're just not close enough to create a problem. Okay. All right, there comes 69 out of the corner. All right, and you know, I've made a mistake. I jumped out here, and I didn't give credit to the current going out, the ebbing. So now I have an understanding why these boats sail through a knock over here by the Nantucket. They said, you know, or at least they think they're saying, yeah, we're knocked, but we're sailing over to less current. Okay, the problem is the buoy's well over here. You have to sail right to the corner of the race course to get any really current relief. Might work, all right. Okay, so, but I don't think it did work. I think they lost it a little bit. Suhail here coming down to the second time around, their second run. Always tougher when we have 2 runs because your kite might be screwed up on the first run. You got to take care of business, take care of that kite so it can pop on time on the second run. Okay, let's talk about prep. Somebody came out here with a spinnaker pole. That's something that you should check, just like checking that you have a spinnaker. Check that you have life jackets. So, but how can I blame them when I came out today without my video SIM card, or whatever it is, memory card? Nope, don't have it. So I had to go all the way back in to grab my, oh, well, what do you know? I could grab a spinnaker pole when I was in there. So at least we got two things taking care of business, and that is why you didn't see the first leg here. You missed the first beat, you missed the first run, and I caught you up as they were on their second beat. Okay, good idea for Suhail to come up a little bit there, but now the kite is filled, and I expect the bow to drop down as he's got that pressure to drop down and get to the gates in the back here. I like the gates, they're not too far apart. That might be 3 boat lengths even. The breeze isn't too strong because it's twice around. The fleet is spread out, so we shouldn't have a problem. You recognize your last beat is very short. As I said last week, you won't, doesn't matter what gate you're around, you won't be going very far before you tack over to get to the finish line. I could have taken the pin, moved it closer, and that would be a more challenging finish. But hey, we had it twice around. We've had a lot of challenges already, so we're going to leave that, and then I won't have to bring it back. Okay. All right. A fleet of 5 boats, all so busy trying to clear air from themselves, they're sailing up into the lull instead of over here in the center of the course. I will say that there is a bit more current, all right, pushing you out over in that a little bit deeper water. It's really not, and all the way down to the start-finish line, I don't think you're going to find any current relief. It's only at down by the gate. At that point, you're all going down to the gate. So I don't think it's worth trying to get all the way over here for current reasons. I think they should jibe and get over here where there's more wind. And oh, by the way, the gates are over where I am. Okay, so that would be, so 58, first to jibe. Once they get this kite full, again, they'll try to drop down a little bit. I don't know why we have so much spinnaker on the windward side of the boat. And you know, it's wet. Once it starts to grab, it holds on tight. All right, so it's unfortunate because that was a nice opportunity to jibe and make a gain, and they're just barely getting going. And this white boat here on the starboard jibe, they're moving nicely. Okay. Here we go, first race of the very cold and wet Saturday morning. Boy, I do have to move that pin up for the next start here. But anyway, this is Suhail 71. Toot! Winning the first race, nice job. Okay. High fives all around. You know what? If this variety's going to stay like that, I'm going to have to move the whole course, not just the pin. Okay. But it was a great first race. These guys here coming in second. That. Okay, Darren Bradford, huge lead on third place. Look at that. Okay, and third has a massive lead on fourth. Okay. Hey, let's get. You missed the off the start. It was 71 and 50 that won the start. 71 won the boat. 50 won the middle. I thought 51 was in a perfect position because it was a righty, but figured the breeze was going to fade the other way, which it did. But Suhail tacked away from the entire fleet when he won the start, and he went right. Only one boat tacked with them. I was curious whether that could work. I thought they might want to hold that starboard lift across. But I think they might have been thinking of current, and that's maybe why they went over there. But all I know is after they tacked to port, went a little way, and tacked back to starboard, they sailed a very good beat. For the first half, I was gone. I didn't get to see the second half. I don't know how, whether they overstood or whatever, but nice job on that one. As with Darren, that's how you get big leads like that. Okay. 58, I think that's Bob Perry. So that is the 1, 2, and 3. These guys were doing well also. And then, of course, Alan, who won last week. I don't see where he is right now. It might be 56. I should check my rotation on that. Okay, but Alan won nicely last week, and Suhail also had a good day last week. Suhail's picking it up where he left off. Emilio, staying dry. It's a tough job, the RC work here. Anyway, I was thinking about moving the weather mark right, and now the lefty came back. So I think we're square, but once they get finished, I want to move the pin up, okay? Because it was a bit boat favored. And
The boat is definitely favored for the finish.
yeah. So I'll move the pin up, and then but I think I'm gonna hold off on the weather mark on.
Looks like we're gonna have a few close ones.
Yeah. Okay. We're out. Let's see. No, I don't actually think these guys will be very close. Okay. The first one to windward. Got to keep the boat. Come on, get that boat flat. Head up on the pop. Feather up. Feather up. Feather up. There's no reason for that blue boat to go sideways and lose to this white boat. That should not happen. The white boat here was keeping the boat flatter. I can't tell. Is that Robert? I think. Okay. I should be prepared with my rotation. But come on, head up on the pop. Head up on the pop. Head up on the pop. Come on, Mick, bring it up. This should not have been close, but that boat is much heeled than this boat, and I can't tell you won 56 of 67. Okay. But I know one thing, I didn't help Emilio. I left him all by his lonesome to figure it out, but I think he could do that. Okay, wow, that was another close one, 69-54. All right, I'm going to go move the pin up, and we've got John, whose name is not, I think I called him twice, John Fox. Sorry, John. John Bishop. Okay, he had a nice, he had some nice races last week, so he'll get it back here. I don't know what's going on here, but the main is out. I think something's up with that boat. Okay, over.